Hocus Pocus.
Focus.
Today is lesson 2-9. What is it?
2-9.
And it's word problem practice, but it's a little bit trickier today because your word problems are not just going to be multiplication and division. You're going to have all four operations. What are you going to have?
All four operations.
Who knows what I mean by operations in math? Olivia.
Like minus, plus, divide,
Good. You might be adding or subtracting or multiplying or dividing. It could be any of the four operations. So you're really going to have to listen and think, what's happening in my problem? And you might be picturing those math problem types that we have up and thinking, is this going to be like something that's a math mountain? Because if it is, I'm probably adding or subtracting. Is it something where there's going to be equal groups? Because if there's equal groups, I'm going to be
multiplying.
Is there something where I have a really big number and I'm splitting it up or I'm putting it into groups?
Divide.
Because if that's happening, I'm probably
Dividing.
So it's going to take a while today. You have to really, really, really focus and think, what's happening in the problem? What operation am I doing? So it's extra important to make sure there's nothing on your hands. Our water bottles are on the floor. Our desks are cleared. Our hands are above our desk, not inside of them. Okay, focus, focus.
Everybody focus.
Now that you have your page and it's split into 6 boxes, I'm ready to show you the 6 problems. Online friends, I'm going to do it a little bit differently for you. Instead of having to draw this on notebook paper, you are going to have these problems in your slides today. And when you turn in your slides, it's going to help me see, do I need to work with you on Thursday one-on-one? Or are you ready to go and keep going through your math? So, you guys are going to be looking. I will show my 6 problems. Will be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Your job is to use the next 20 minutes to try to solve these. If you finish early, bring it over to me and I will come check it and give you some feedback. But this is just you time. It's not our partner math time like we did the other day. It's just you thinking, can you figure out what operations and what would be your equation? What else do we need?
Answer.
Answer. And label. Don't forget, you must have those 3 checks. Equation, answer, label. And you might do a drawing if you're really stumped on one, but you must have those 3 things. Are you ready? Good luck, guys. Online friends, go ahead and pull up your slides for today, and these will be in there. If he started with 18 and he gave 6 to each of his brothers, what type of math drawing would this be? Miss Savannah, thank you for your GTA. It would be an equal share. So he starts with a total of 18. And then how much is he giving away? Do I know my groups or do I know how many is in each group? Keegan? Let's see, it says he gave 6 to each of his brothers. So I get to count by 6s. Go ahead and help me out, friends. 6, 12, 18. Well, that didn't take too long. What would my equation be for this problem? If I took 18 and I said, there was 6 for one, 6 for one, 6 for another, Riley? 18 divided by 6 equals 3 brothers. Very nice. Does anybody have questions on that problem?
No.
That has stumped us, Braylon? Ooh. On this one, we have $18 and we have $6, so they wanted to figure out how many brothers? Did I miss that when I was peeking at yours? Whoops. Yep, this one is correct. Jade? Did you have a question about it? Nope, you're ready for the next one, aren't you? Okay. Alexa? Off. Let's go ahead and move on to numero dos. Troy gave $18 to his brothers. Oh wait, I got a lot of fidgeting with their pencils and things. Troy gave 18 to his brothers. First he gave $4 to Raj. Gunnar, would you come be Raj? And hold up 4 fingers because we'll show. That's Mr. Raj got $4.
That's not even close to my name.
And then he gave $7 to Darnell. Skylar, you're gonna be Darnell. You can hold up 7 fingers to show that you got $7. And then he gave the rest to Jai. Jai, do you wanna be Jai?
I guess.
Okay. So these 3, you're gonna be coming here. I've got $18. I'm pretending I'm Troy. I gave 7 to Skylar or Darnell. I gave 4 to Raj or Gunnar. And then my little Jade Jai over here, she gets the rest of my money. How much money do I have left to give to Jade?
18.
What do I have to do first? What's my first? Yes. Real.
Oh, you have to. Someone has to.
Gunnar.
18 minus 4.
Okay, so I gave $4 to Raj here. How much money do I have left now? That's it. I had 18 and I gave away 4. What am I sitting at, friends? 18 minus 4 is, let's think, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14. So I'm down to $14. Well then, I've got 14. I gave 7 of that to Darnell here. What's 14 minus 7? Gunnar?
14 minus 7.
Gonna phone it?
Now I got it. 7.
It is 7. So there goes 7 more of my dollars. You can sit down. So if I'm left with $7 and I give all of it to Jay, because I give the rest of it to Jay or Jai, how much money did she get?
7.
She got $7. Kudos to you. You can have a seat. I started with 18. I gave away 4. I gave away 7 more. And we ended up with 7.
Cookies! No! Money!
Why is there 7 money? Is that a smart label for it?
Dollars!
Dollars.
Or
I could put my money sign
How do
before
you
it.
spell dollars?
Or you could have also written it like this. You could have said $7.
That's what I did.
Okay, sorry, online friends, I almost forgot. We read this one and we heard the words more than. That she's got more cousins than Jinja. We looked at our posters and saw that's a comparison bar problem. So Gunnar, who's got more, Jinja or Grant? So Grant has 7 more cousins than Jinja. Grant's got more, so I'm going to put my G on top. Yes. And my J on the bottom. Now the number that's more than or less than goes in a special spot on comparison bars. Who remembers? Braylon? And a circle. So since Grant has 7 more cousins than Jinja, that's going to go here. That's 7 more than. Do you guys have that on your pages? If Grant's got 7 more than Jinja, then that's the one that goes in there. Friends, your water bottles are not made to be wobble boards. That's not why your parents got them. They should be standing upright on the floor. 3, 2, 1. Thank you. What other information can we plug into our comparison bars? Dax.
Well, I did something else. I did 18 minus 11.
Oh, I don't have. Oh, that's what we did for this one. Yep, that was 18 minus 11 up here. That totally worked. But Dax, right now, we're on this problem here. And I already plugged in that Grant has 7 more cousins than Jinja. We plugged that in. What other information can I plug into my picture? Absent. There's another number in there. Where can I put it? Eli, if you want to grab a clipboard again so you can see. Do you remember or do you see it?
I do.
Go in front.
You said you started. 4 and Ginger.
Yes, Ginger's got 4, so I can put a 4 down here. Now, who remembers what happens in comparison bars when I've got this bottom bar and the change up thing, the circle, Jade?
The highest number goes on the.
The biggest number goes in the top. So what do I have to do with these to get my top number, Jade?
You have to add them together.
Yeah, it works almost like an invisible math mountain. So I can add up 4 plus 7 is 11. So how many cousins does Grant have?
11 cousins.
11 cousins. Questions on that one? Not cousins. Sound like that's plural. Savannah?
I did it without the picture.
That's okay. Did you still add those numbers up?
Yeah.
Okay, Skylar?
Couldn't you just make your own math mountain instead?
You could make a math mountain too, but really the best representation for this one is comparison bars because there was that more than language. Ready for the next one? Numero cuatro. Same people, different facts. So this one they're saying that Ginger has 4 cousins. Grant has 7 times as many cousins as Ginger. How many cousins does Grant have? If he's got 7 times as much as her, what operation must I be doing?
7 times 4.
Oh, I'm looking for that GTA. Ellie.
7 times 4.
Yeah, because he's got 7 times Ginger's, which is 4. And class. 7 times 4 is
28.
28
Cousins.
cousins.
I didn't need
I gotta say, most of you guys got that one right. You really didn't need a picture for that one. If you did have a picture, what's the most common picture for multiplication? The one that we started with in the beginning when we were learning about multiplication? Olivia? Equal groups. So you guys 7 groups of 4, 4 groups of 7 would have been the best. Actually, 7 groups of 4 would have been the best for that one. Riley, did you have a question?
Yeah.
What's up? Oh, so you put 4 times 7. Did you get the same answer? Yeah. Absolutely, that still works. Good work. Maddie?
So I did basically the same thing, but I flipped it around. So I did the 28 on this side and then the 11 on that side.
Oh, so you've got to read really carefully and make sure you're figuring out what's happening, right? That's where these pictures help to think about the words that you hear and really use the picture to do the right equation. Yeah, nice job, bud.
So I thought it was times.
Did you have a question quick, Skylar?
Couldn't you make it like blank 7 times 4 or
7 times 4 equals blank?
no, like blank equals 7 times 4.
Yeah, you could have done, are you saying like this?
Yeah.
Yep, absolutely. And then you would have still plugged in 28. Question, or are you ready? Question? All right, let's read it. Camille has 15 fewer books than Jane has. Camille has 12 books. How many books does Jane have? This is another one where I really think we need a problem. Lots of people came to show it to me, and we didn't quite get it without our picture because the language is tricky. What was our key word that told us the type of picture? Camille has 15 fewer books than Jane has. Keegan? Yes, how did you know it's comparison bars, Keegan? Oh, Gunner. I know you guys didn't do comparison bars at your old school, so I really want you to listen, okay? Because this is going to help big time. It's not -3 if you really plug them in. Keep going, Keegan. Yes, fewer books than. So fewer than tells me I'm comparing them.
15 plus 12.
Who's got less, Keegan, Camille, or Jane? Camille. Camille's got the fewer, so she's going to be my small box. And Jane's going to be the big box, which is backwards from our last one like this, right? What else can I plug in? Let's hear from another mathematician. What else can I plug in from the number information they gave me? Jane?
So
I almost called you Jane.
you could put the 12 books on the bottom.
Okay, because Camille's got 12.
And then you could put the 15 in the circle.
Okay, because she's got fewer. Good.
And then you can add them up, and then you can find the answer.
And what happens when I add up 12 plus 15? What do I get?
You get 27.
27
Books.
books. Did you guys notice they did not put it in the how many bit on this one?
Yeah.
Like usually it's how many, blah, blah, blah. Like you guys put how many does, I would have giggled. You guys did not think I was funny today. Okay, next problem.
Next problem. Next problem. Next problem.
This one says that Camille has 4 more books than Jane has. If Camille has 15 books, how many books does Jane have, Eli? Equation? All right, let's hear it.
Comparison bars.
Yes.
Because it's
More than, yes.
more or fewer.
Very good. More than, yes, absolutely.
And it's
Who has more this time, Eli? Camille or Jane? Camille has 4 more books than Jane has. Camille. So Camille's got more. We'll put her on top, and Jane will be my smaller number. Do you want to keep plugging it in, Eli, or do you want to pass the torch? All right, go ahead and phone it out to my next mathematician. Actually, I'm intrigued because I know these are new for you. Can you figure out where the numbers would go in this picture?
Camille's is 19.
Well, let's plug these ones in first. If Camille has 4 more than Jane, do you know which mark the more than or less than goes into? Which one?
The C.
Since it's the more than or the less than part, the
No,
part
that,
that's
this
yes,
circle.
the difference. Very good.
And I had something else though too.
So the four plugs in here. Well,
But
keep
I have-
keep going through though, Gunnar, because you got the 4. If Camille has 15, where am I going to plug the 15 in?
And Camille.
Yes, because that's her box. So she's got 15. Because she's got more, to figure out how many Jane has, what do I actually have to do?
But still.
You can give me my equations and that, bud.
11.
That's my answer, but how do you get it?
What? I thought it was 19.
Alright, Mr. Gunner, you got this far. This kind of looks like a math mountain with 15 on top. And we lost 4 to that side. What would my equation be here?
15 minus 4 equals.
What'd you get for your answer? 11.
But I have a question.
Bingo!
Mrs.
This is one that a lot of us, and friends, even Mrs. Scholes, even when I was quick checking your guys' problems, a lot of you got a different answer than this, and I missed it at first because I was going through so fast. And that's why I really recommend drawing and comparison drawing.
I think
How many of you got 19 on this? Yeah, that's a super, super common mistake, kind of like a thing that Puzzle Penguin would do a lot. You've got to really plug these in because I was listening and thinking that Camille had 4 more, and then I read this as Jane had 15 because I rushed my work. So even adults make mistakes when we rush. We've got to take our time to read it carefully, represent that problem to make sure we're working through it, and then moving on. Did you have a question?
It's about this because it says Camille has 15 fewer, so
Yep.
shouldn't it be minus?
So that's what's sneaky. Fewer doesn't always mean subtract because it's fewer than, and we already know her smaller number. So that's why it always goes in a circle. And we wanted to know how many Jane has, and she had the bigger number, so we'll have to add them up. So that's why I really, if you guys see more than or fewer than, what type of picture should I see? Everybody?
Those comparison.
Comparison bars. If you ever see those problems, even if you don't normally need to draw pictures, I want you to draw the comparison bars. What do I want you to do? It's gonna make a world of a difference so that you don't make silly mistakes in your math. Online friends, same goes for you.